Hi, good morning, good morning. I just did a coaching call with somebody, and I thought twice about sharing it, but I thought it might help someone too. Girl had been accused of shoplifting, and she was so not the energy of anyone that would really shoplift, and I thought there was something else behind it. And she'd been really ill with the sickness bug, and I don't know, just came from talking to her, and she was shaming herself, really feeling guilty and not being able to function and all kinds of things. And I just kind of had the thought, well, it was one moment in time. And just kind of went on the energy of that with her, and you could just feel her energy can lighten up and brighten up. And you know, I'm just thinking with it, what could come from this really with people. And it's quite amazing how we shame ourselves, or we judge ourselves, or other people judge or shame us or blame us for like one moment in time. And I think that's I don't know, that what came out of that kind of conversation with her really. And so within like 10 minutes or so, I was able to change her mindset over something that had happened in one moment in time. And it really made me think, you know, so often we hold on to stories, or we judge ourselves or other people because of one moment in time where something's happened, or we have a perception or judgment about something. And yeah, I just thought I'd kind of run with that energy of that really. So, you know, we only have this moment. Everything that's past is gone, and all we can do is create the future. Obviously, as humans, we you know, we look at experiences, belief systems, and that kind of thing. But actually, when you're in the mindset of there is only this moment, which is mindfulness. But often we can create scenarios or worries. You know, if we're intelligent, we can be. It's our survival mechanism, isn't it, to try and work out things, and look at all the different things that could occur. It's part of who we are. But we do just have, you know, one moment in time where we can create the future, when we visualize it, when we think about it, when we choose basically, and when we don't judge ourselves or other people. And I just thought it was quite a powerful energy that almost like came in, actually, this kind of one moment in time concept really. And that's, you know, we are the only mammals that make up time. Time doesn't really exist anyway. And we can go into different timelines and different scenarios with people and things and anything, depending on how we frame something, or what we choose really. And so I don't know, I just thought that was quite interesting, and it made me really think about, hi Sam, nice to see you. I don't know who else to say. If you want to say hi, it'd be great, and I can say hi. But we're in kind of changing energy as well at the moment, with Gemini kind of energy at the moment. So just kind of watch that in yourself and in other people too, that things can change very quickly. But it also, in this kind of energy, this is what I was thinking, it's very much about change at the moment. That's what it feels like. But again, in any moment, we have a chance to change perception, change ourselves. And how often do we limit ourselves based on something that we thought we've done before, or we've been doing, or our mind. And this poor little girl, and she felt like such a little child girl energy, really scared she was. And I nearly didn't take the call today, but I did, and it's like, I was so pleased I was able to help her with that. Hi Denise. And but it was also about her getting support and not being afraid to ask for support at the moment, around what had happened. Yeah, I'll do some cards. Yeah, I will. Hi Sam, hi Denise, hi Liz. It keeps cutting out a bit, I don't know why about that. So anyway, yeah, one moment in time is the theme for today really, which is what I want to talk about. So again, yeah, my book's out there, Remember Who You Truly. I keep banging on about it, but again, even with this book, it's got legs. I've actually sold more of this book in the last month than I've sold for a while. Very nice to see you all. Please share my video. Again, even with what I wrote just then and I've said on my video, please share my video because I know it will help someone. I'm coming in with creation, and I'm going to be doing more videos now. Again, I've stopped myself kind of doing that for various reasons, but I love doing videos, love connecting with you, and I love just bringing the energy in that comes in, even with whoever shows up. So I can, so I will do some cards. I'll just draw some general cards, let's just say, and then I'll pull some cards for people. If you'd like a reading, or you'd like some coaching, or you'd like a soul plan, I've done loads more soul plans with people recently. They've been really good. I keep thinking, and I know Denise, you're going to say this, to start a private Facebook group. I'm going to do more of these videos for free so people can see who I am and what I do. But I'm feeling more and more about doing like a private Facebook group where people join on a kind of monthly membership. Give them a lot of energy and time away for free, which I know is fine. It's my choice. But I think it would be quite interesting to kind of almost like do a mastermind group or a group of people who would join me, and we'd grow together really. I've always thought about, and that keeps coming in for me. So collaboration is great, but also the energy of people getting together is quite powerful, and I'd love to run something like that. I've got a few people keep saying to me, why don't you do that? You need to be doing something like that. So that's coming up. So card for everybody, mind. Wow. It looks a bit chaotic there, but so, you know, we can choose what we put into our mind every day. Even going back to what happened with that girl, we can choose how we react, respond to all the things around us, and we can choose to change our minds at times. Let's have a look, see what else is coming. And again, the changeable mind with the Gemini energy at the minute might be coming in for some people. Existence. Okay, we're spinning on a planet at 66,000 miles an hour through a galaxy. And even with that, we're connected to the stars, the moon, the sun, and they, you know, we can't not be affected by various other planets and things, really. Do you know what? This is incredible because I had that. Wow, this is deja vu here. I started meditating about 15 years ago, and I had this is a woman on a leaf coming up, but I actually had a vision of a baby being reborn. This was like 15 years ago with me when I was doing meditation, and it's very similar to this kind of energy actually that's come up on this card. So in any moment in time you can be reborn. In any moment in time, you know, you can connect with new energy and new awareness of things, particularly. That's amazing that that's coming. Look, there's a shooting star there too on this card. So watch out. I think the planet Jupiter is coming back round to be closest to the Earth for a long time. So watch out for abundance, for money coming in, new things coming in. Gemini is very much an energy of... I've had quite a few Gemini friends actually in my life who I find fascinating and great fun. Don't know if anyone's a Gemini here. Changeable, which is kind of what's going on. But they can be great fun as well. Anyway, I'm going to draw one more, then I'll draw cards for people. Let's see, projections. Okay. So again, be careful what you project onto people at the moment. Be careful of your own projections onto people at the moment. Again, this is very much about the mind in Gemini as well. So everything may not always be as it seems, or it may be as it seems. So I think with Gemini energy, it's about really not judging at the minute. I can say that as an example with some two people in the flats here. I had to dispel another fight actually almost here. But just by using psychology with some people here who were getting caught up in a right old 2 and 8 row, and I just went and kind of tried to flip their projection, you know, their projections onto each other of what was happening. But again, there's that Gemini, isn't it? You know, two minds projecting onto different things and different people. But also with that energy, it's like, be careful what you... Oh, Liz just said she's got 2 Gemini daughters. Wow. So that must be a challenge and a half. And fun as well. But also be think about what you project out into the ether, about what you project out about what you want for the rest of your life, or the next month, or 2 months, or 3 months. So be, what we focus on, what we vision, what we think about, we create. Everything you see around you, everything that is in existence has come around, apart from nature. But actually, even nature, some people might have planted it nearby, which is what happens, isn't it? But so everything we see was once a thought in someone's mind. Everything. It's quite incredible when you actually think that too. So okay, let's just pull a card. Let's just see. So who have I got here still? Who would like a card? I'll just go with who else has asked for one. So Liz has asked for one. Denise has asked for one, if you're still here. So Liz, let's just say. And again, even just with cards and card reading, I never used to do this. But it's a way to kind of tune into an energy and a different consciousness, really. Hi, Christopher. Nice to see you too. But I was so pleased I was able to help that girl. I hope I did. I really hope she comes back and tells me. Such a beautiful girl. It's incredible how people's lives can change in moments, isn't it? But how we can all impact each other's lives as well in moments. Harmony. I've got that for you, Liz. I've got dolphin energy. So I don't know, I've got new awareness coming in. With new kind of energies, kind of hitting the third eye there, I think, with you. I get as well with you, what you focus on is growing, Liz, at the moment. I get to be a little bit careful in this Gemini energy. The people around you, I think there's some decisions maybe that you're making around this time. Just think quite carefully. I'm saying to a lot of people at the moment, if you're planning things, big things, just be careful. And 21st of June, I think, is when we come out of the Gemini kind of stuff. So what might seem great at the moment might I think Gemini's kind of fun energy. You can take risks at this time. So I get this about three things. It's something to do with three energies or three things around something that you're thinking about. So it could be that you take 3 weeks, and maybe that's coming, and that seems about right. So make your mind up about something. Just step back, and I get step back and review carefully things. And around someone else around you, possible some deception, I get. I hope that helps you, Liz. But you always have free will and choice over everything, as you know. And things can change as well in this energy. So let's just see who else have I got here. Just scrolling down. I think if Denise is still here. Denise, are you still here? And Sam. I don't know if Denise is here. Denise, if you're still here, can you say hi? Otherwise I'll go to Sam. And then Denise, I'll do you next if you're still here, if you say hi. So Sam. Hi, okay. Right, we've got a few people. Right. Well, okay, Denise, I'll go with you because you asked. So if you ask, I'm going in the order of people asking because I don't want to do things against people's free will. So Denise, what you need to know today for your highest good. And again, we can all take the energy of these two because I always think that when I do readings with people, often other people can take it. And I read into the collective anyway. So possibilities. What have I got on it? There's a bird here too. Beautiful card. These are the Osho cards. So possibilities. I get possibilities in your life that you haven't thought of. I get kind of change, and I get thinking outside the box with something with you, Denise, as well. Possibilities coming in. Something around people around you, maybe around working as well. Taking a bird's eye view, I think they're like looking down on your life. And also when you get stressed or, just go up and take that bird's eye view looking down. There's a meditation that you can do where you kind of take yourself out of the world and look down on the world. it's quite a great thing. It's to expand your energy. That might be quite useful to do with you. But that's coming in as a... So you literally visualise yourself on the planet and then moving out of space and then looking down as the observer on the world. And you get a different perception of everything, and things that you think were magnified then become like tiny specks, or people or anyone around you that's upsetting you. So it's just like taking the bird's eye view, taking your energy, expanding your energy out more. That's just come in as something that might be useful to you, but useful to other people here as well. Wow, that's great that that's come in, because that is a really good thing to do. You know, we're spinning, you know, in a galaxy at 6,000 miles an hour. And not everything is always as it seems, and things that can be massive dramas and judgments and stuff can be teeny in a energy of the whole of the planet and consciousness. Wow, that sounded a bit profound, but there we go. That's what's come in. I hope that helps. I hope that helps you, Denise. If it makes sense, or any of it makes sense, let me know, because it will be interesting. Right, I'm just going to go on the next... Oh, Sam, you're Gemini. Okay, I think I'm going to go to you, Sam, next. That's what we said, didn't we? And then perhaps Christopher. Okay, Sam, for you. So what you need to know today, just put the other cards back in. Beautiful day here, sunshine. I'm going to go walking in a minute. Oh, Denise says makes so much sense. Oh, okay. Cool, thank you. Thank you. I only use these cards a bit more. They're... I never really, I don't know, I've got the kind of tarot cards, the John Holland cards, but I don't know, I just connect on words really almost as well that come in, I think. Hi Sam, so let's just say, sorry, I'm just shuffling Sam, just tune into your energy, Sam McDonald. What you need to know today for your highest good. Guides and angels I get around you. Your guides and angels. Sharing. Oh wow. So what I get with you is you are a very compassionate, kind woman. Yeah, I think you're a woman. You are. Just looking at your picture, and that you share a lot. And I just feel abundance is going to come back to you, Sam. Megafold. I don't know about August as being... I don't know whether you're going on holiday, and August just comes in as a holiday. I get for you to treat yourself. You give a lot, you've given a lot. You maybe don't always... I'm not going to say always value yourself and the gifts that you've given to people. I get it's about kind of being kind to yourself as well at the moment, over the next few months particularly. And to also know, and again, this is for... This is also for everybody else as well, to know that the universe is abundant. And I think very much, if you can see here, that the rainbow, the abundant energy coming in as well. And to not worry that you will always be provided for, there is always money there, the universe is abundant. With that, I actually feel your energy lifting actually a bit as well. But it is for everybody here too. I think we can get caught up so much. I don't know whether you've been watching politics, that comes in a bit, like with me. You can get caught up in so much of the craziness that's going on in the world and forget that the universe is abundant. I don't know whether you're into kind of animal rights, or you're into protecting the earth at some level, or you speak about that, but I think if you're not doing that already, there's something going to come out about that with you. It feels like you have a voice, and you feel very strong in your energy as well. You feel like almost like a warrioress. You know, that kind of energy where you stand up for something and don't think your voice is not heard. And it will become more powerful over the next few months and the next few years as well. And don't be afraid to speak out either, especially at this time. You are very grounded, so your energy is needed here at this time. And you do. I get a dog around you too, so I don't know whether you've got a dog or whether you are thinking of having a dog. I don't know, there's a dog that seems to be around you. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps everyone too. Okay. Let me know. Let me know. I'm always fascinated. Oh, Sam just says I've become a foster care. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh, amazing. That's incredible. I get you really strong energy. You're very powerful doing that. Really powerful. And you're going to change lives. So many lives. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. How amazing, Sam. You're going to there's some be some children or people that's you're very much going to stand up with and guide in new ways, particularly. You're very powerful. That's going to grow, actually, your energy around all that as well. But it's very much standing up. You have that energy. Oh, you've got the dogs as well, so I was right about the dogs. That's what felt like. But you have that energy of standing up. You have an energy of like protecting children or teenagers as well. And I get you won't be messed around either. So there might be some things, even with the social services for some of these children that you take in, that aren't quite right. You're going to find the details in stuff. And be very much a warrior energy around, protecting, helping, supporting. Very loved. Your energies, it just feels like it's blossoming with love. And all that love you've got to share. But equally, those children will give that back to you, really. I mean, I massively adored my time with children teaching. That's amazing. I wish you all the luck in the world. Good luck. Massive good luck. Right, here we got now. Christopher. That's made my day, Sam. It's going to be amazing what you're going to do. Incredible. Sorry, who am I going with now? Let's just see. Christopher. Christopher, I think you're still here. Okay, what you need to know today for your highest good. Now going forward as well. Christopher. I've actually got stress, but actually what am I getting around it? Yeah, you may have felt stressed in the past or stressed or taken on other people's stresses, I think, actually, with that. I think what I love about this is in this Gemini energy, I don't know what star sign are you, actually, Christopher? Let's just see. Have you given me your star sign? Yeah, I'm quite into star signs too, really, as well. But I get in this Gemini energy, it's okay. Well, here we go. It's okay to blow your own trumpet too. Look, don't be afraid to blow your own trumpet. But also, I get the kind of jester energy and music and fun in Gemini energy. It's okay. Oh, we got Capricorn. Okay. Well, it's a sense of feeling. It's a sense of feeling of you to. Take the work, go and have some fun actually too. I think this is what the energy is about. You don't always have to take I don't want to I'm not criticizing you, but give yourself permission to have some fun. I can be like that. I can be work and thinking about work all the time. But in this Gemini energy, we can all, and this goes for everybody, we can all give ourselves permission to have some fun at times. We take life so seriously at times, and it just really feels like that. I'm just thinking what else is on the picture. It's quite funny, this picture. Look, you got the dog going to burst the bubble. I get kind of like jester energy coming in with this too. I'm just going to leave it with that. So I don't know whether you've not had fun or you've not given yourself permission to have raucous fun. And I get like go back to your childlike energy of if you gave the child in you permission to just absolutely go a bit wild and have some fun at the moment, what would you do? I'm going to leave that with you. And then maybe the music as well is coming in. There's something to do with music. I hope that helps. That was quite fun anyway. Sam says, thank you so much. Oh, you're really welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, would anyone else like a card? Let's just see. Again, this can be reading the collective here too, obviously. Who have I missed? If anyone else would like a card, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just pull. I hope that helps. I don't know. But I think you also dispel, you take the stress away for other people. So, and it's also about you being yourself totally, giving yourself permission to be totally yourself as well. Hi Lama, hi Gia. I'm good, thank you, Lama. Hi Gia. Gia or Gia, I'm so sorry if I don't pronounce it right. Okay, let's see, let's give you a card. If you care to share this, it might help someone. I'm sallyjfrancis.com. I'm the author of the book, Remember Who You Truly Are. And if anyone cares to write a testimonial for my book, I would love that on Amazon, because it does help get my book out more. And I always felt my book will grow, which is what's happening. Let's just see. Okay, so who are we going for? Yeah, Gia. So for your highest good, what you need to know today. Oh, I've got transformation. So I've just tuned in and I've seen your art. It got artistry. So it's about your artwork as well, going through quite a transformation too. I kind of see a new phase. It feels like a kind of download with something else. I don't know if you're thinking about doing something else, but I also get an exhibition coming up, an exhibition of your work somewhere. I also get travel as well coming in. Might be something about traveling, seeing new places, new things that will give you more inspiration for your artwork going forward as well. Yeah. And I just kind of get something's taking flight, because there's kind of like a bird on here as well, but this feels like much more kind of energy taking flight, and I get to kind of change. I get also, don't be afraid to change something at the moment. Gia, I hope that helps. But I think again we can all take this kind of transformation. We're in a massive, almost like transformational energy at the moment on the planet, and I get, for you, but also for all of us collectively, it's time to step up too as well. And all of us not to be afraid. I'm just reading generally now. Not to be afraid of being our whole selves. Not to be afraid to be expansive as well. And this might come with you, Gia, as well. Not to be afraid to branch out, step out. I also get like new things coming in with you, new people. Gia, I could go anyway. I do readings. I can go off and off and off for ages and ages, but I hope that helps. Gia just says that's quite accurate. Thank you, Sally. Going through a significant transformation. Okay, yeah, it does feel like that. And if you're worried, you are going to get to the other side. Often, and it happens with me too. I get like phases of energy really coming in with things and changes and transformation in my life. And I often go through like a quite quiet phase, which I've not been very visual for a while. And it sometimes feels like on a soul level there's almost like more downloads or more inquiry of myself, that kind of thing. That again might help someone. We as it's a massive thing, I think, with social media and things, massive thing with humans having to be out there doing stuff, being seen to doing stuff, and just really looking at how social media has changed our lives. And that's what's really coming in for me. You can get caught up in what other people are doing, what you think you should be doing. You can be hooked on the internet, hooked on Facebook, this kind of stuff. And I think at the moment, especially it's a time to kind of really be on the earth and be earthing ourselves, grounding ourselves, but not forgetting our roots and nature and that kind of stuff. And I've been banging on about 5G and all that kind of stuff, but I think the underlying message about that all is that we can get so hooked into the internet, and that we are animals, and we need to not forget that, even with our own circadian rhythms and how we live and that kind of thing. That's been massive, that's coming in, and I am a very, very much staunch advocate for the earth and what's going on, and as a Taurian earth woman. And I think particularly, I don't know why it's coming in just like guidance, it's like mothers there's the power at the moment, and then there's the caring, compassionate energy in the world. The rest of the world won't survive. The power, the money, the billions of people, none of them will survive unless the earth survives at the moment, and that we care for the earth. And I think this is what we're seeing is a massive, we're seeing massive polarity and shift in consciousness, where things that weren't thought important, even tribes and nature was not thought important. Man thought, we thought that we were more important than the earth. We thought we were more important than insects and bees and animals. And I just, none of it can exist without the other parts. And that's the message I kind of want to bring in. I'm writing on the book, and it is about relationships on all kinds of levels, really. But if we forget, I think this is where politicians are going so wrong. We can't just be thinking that money is the earth. And I very much love what Jacinda Ardern in New Zealand is talking about. And even the economic growth. I mean, I totally agree with that. The economic growth of a country doesn't mean to say it's the growth. All these statistics, targets, and everything. Whoever put these things in that we gave so much value to material things and possessions. All right, we need so much stuff, but actually, as a whole collective and energy and the humans on the planet, if we don't coexist and understand that every single part of nature and every single person contributes to the collective, and that we're all part of it. And personally, for me, there's no one more valuable or no more successful than another on any level. And I can even remember, thinking the car parking attendant where I used to come out of the supermarket. He was like blessing everybody when he came out. His energy was so kind. And, none of us really know why we came here, I suppose, really. Or we came here for a reason, really. And I think this is the time when you really check back in with yourself to think really why you're here on the planet. And if you have got a bigger mission to expand into, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to kind of wake up and speak out about things that are injustices, or if you see things. I feel very much about that at the moment. But this is the shift in the paradigm that we're going through, very much. But don't believe everything that you see in the media either, or on the news at all. So it's very much coming back to yourself at this time, coming back to your own energy. Our grandmothers and mothers, they only knew what was going on in the villages, there were the newspapers. But even in 50 years, we're so connected, which is great on some levels, but on other levels it's not. So it's like being aware of your energy, who you connect with. I kind of, I really do feel it's like coming back to ourselves, really, so much more at this time. I'm doing this. My father used to do this. It's quite funny. And even like things like that, just things that we do unconsciously. My dad used to do this with his hand, which is very calming. Even like faces. I'm very interested in how we are just animals, and even like that, like self-soothing, which is something called havening. But there are so many things that we can do, even just to take our stress levels down every day as well. So bless you all, and thank you for being on here today. I will be doing more. I might come on a similar time around lunchtime every day for a while. Yeah, if anyone wants to connect with me or work with me or do anything with me, feel free to contact me. If you want any coaching or you want to collaborate or do anything, then do get in touch. And if you care to share this, it might help someone today. And I'm sallyjfrancis.com. My book is out there called Remember Who You Truly Are. All right, I'm going to just turn a page. Let's just see what the last thing. Oh. I've done this once before, which is really funny. So in my book there are blank pages, so I'm going to take that as the message. This could be your life going forward. You have a blank page. I started off with saying there's one moment in time. You can create whatever you want from one moment in time. That's quite funny, but I'll take that as well. There are no coincidences. Take care. Lots of love. And bye for now. Be back soon. Bye.